let's go. So honor killing. First we have the skeleton horse because
Naturally.
when you come close to the skeleton horse, it summons a bunch of horsemen to just end your life. And also, as has been established in the lore of this tier list, which we will get to, horses are all violently homophobic. All of them.
Okay.
So
Yeah, they all
so
suck.
Okay, so horse and a donkey, because I saw donkey was in the top tier, right? Horses
Oh, yeah,
are
we'll
violently homophobic. Donkeys are top tier. What about mules? Where are the mules?
Oh yeah,
We'll get to those. We're going. You have to be
Trust me.
patient. We're going bottom to top. You're gonna deal with it.
Hop faster and be
Trust
more
me,
patient.
we will get to mule. Next is the killer bunny because rabbits are dicks and it's literally
Yeah, they're
killer
assholes.
Bunny.
Okay.
Ravager, they are part of the Illager organization, which we also
Which we're
believe
gonna
is violently
fucking get
homophobic.
to.
Okay, look, Zoglin, I think, would go in there because it kills
The
anything.
Zoglin is an ally. The Zoglin is a Vicon.
What?
The Zoglin actually is, that's a different tier altogether. Yeah, Ravagers, and then Zombie Villager, as we've established, villagers are homophobic, and the Zombie Villager is just a villager with no sense of self-control, so honor killing.
Same.
Yeah.
Runs a conversion therapy camp. Evoker, because just look at it.
Literally, like, one, they're a villager. Two, fucking look at the thing. That's
Like,
the most
come on.
violently homophobic thing you've ever seen.
No, the
We
Evoker's
made
camp
this
as
tier
fuck.
for the Evoker.
What about the
He's camp as fuck.
what about the priest villager?
That. Oh, well, no. Look, we didn't do specific types of villager.
Oh, okay.
We just
It
did
was just
the one
whatever
villager.
than the wiki, I think.
Are you counting the illusioner?
Yes,
oh, yes,
we are. We'll get
that's
to
all.
them.
The second one for the conversion therapy camp is phantoms because
Just because they're
just
assholes.
cunts. They are
Okay.
cunts. I'm sorry, they're
Because
terrible.
they are nothing but scum, did awful
Yeah.
people. We don't like them.
Disowns you. Horse. Horses are violently homophobic, as is common knowledge among everyone.
Yeah, they suck.
What-
They're ass.
What more needs to be said? Villagers. Villagers are also very homophobic, because they are.
Yeah, we've already explained the hierarchy. They're bad. They're shit.
The
They
frog.
don't
The
like-
frog looks homophobic.
A ghast would disown you for just about anything, so they're also
Yeah,
on the, they're
ghasts
also-
are just assholes. They don't.
They're not homophobic. They're just assholes in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
they, no,
they'd use it as an excuse.
exactly. They're one of those. They're one of the ones. We
No,
should
they
use
already
for
would have
the
disowned you
videos.
before even coming out.
Yeah, there are other characters like that, which you'll see.
Yeah, we'll get
And then, so the Pillager and the Vindicator are both basically cultists. And the Illager cult, as we've established, is very homophobic, so they would disown you. Some
But why aren't
Vindicators
they in
may do
conversion
the honor
therapy
killing
tier?
thing. No, they would send their kids to the Evoker's conversion therapy camp.
Naturally.
Mhm.
Now for the woland tier. Actively makes fun of you for it, derogatory. Fox. The fox, it would just make fun of you for it. It's just a dick. Foxes are dicks. We know that.
Very mean.
right? Mhm. Rabbits. Now, as I explained in
We just
great
decided.
detail,
Abby just decided they're assholes, and I'm like,
I
okay.
explained it. No, I explained this in so much detail. So pretty much, rabbits are just
Oh, God.
look. As I said, rabbits pull. They get everyone pregnant, and so it's like they would just be the straightest of all the Minecraft mobs. Therefore, if you told them you were gay, they just laugh at you and call you a virgin. So the snow golem. Now, this is where the gizmo tier came in. Because snow golems are just... They would make fun of you for it. They would just be dicks about it. But they're so unthreatening and so useless that you just laugh about it and move on. The reason it's Gizmo tier is because Gizmo is racist. It's like,
No, I think Gizmo, we called it Gizmo tier before we put... No, I think this is why we made it Woland tier.
Oh, yeah, it might be. Oh,
Where'd it
yeah,
get
it
the
was,
frog?
wasn't it?
Yeah, no,
the
I think
frog would
we
make it
added Gizmo tier to it after we added the fox.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Zombie horse. Again, completely useless. But would make fun of you for it because it's a horse.
Yeah,
So,
it's a horse, and horses are dickheads.
Yeah, horses are violently homophobic.
And blazes are just annoying.
Tell
Shut
me
up.
that a blaze wouldn't actively make fun of you in a derogatory way for being gay, and
do.
you're lying. Woland, you... Anyway, then we have the
Blaze
illusioner.
might have been where we made it Woland tier.
You keep saying
No,
my name.
not actually. No, it was Snow Golem. Blaze just reinforced it.
Okay, illusioner. They're illagers, but they're wacky. And, like, they may be part of the organization, but they just want to mess with you. They are homophobic, but they care more about
they're
just
silly.
screwing with you than the fact that you're gay. And that's why they're in this tier.
Anyway, silverfish are assholes. They suck. Meaning they go here.
Exactly. And Vexes are the same. They're part of the illager organization,
Yeah, no,
which is
also
homophobic.
same. Also with cave spiders. Cave spiders are also awful. I hate them. Fuck those guys.
Cave spiders just want to hurt you. Cave spiders just they're the teenage, like they're the seventh graders.
Yeah, they're like seventh grade. They're
of the mob world. They just want to. They use gay as an insult. It's like, yeah, pretends to be okay with it, but isn't. Bats. Bats, they would do that. They would be, just like, they would be like, yeah, it's fine, but then they would make uncomfortable comments and just kind of be a dick.
Yeah, they're a little bit of an asshole.
Growthwood is in this tier for one reason and one reason only, and that
Dream
is because
sucks. Fuck that guy.
Because they only exist because Dream got all his fans to vote for it.
Which is cringe.
Yeah.
Most it feels like they would call you a slur, and then when you called them out on it, be like, no, it's not because you're gay. I just insult everybody.
Yeah, no,
like
we
that.
put it there because I think this tier embodied the. We thought this tier embodied the spirit of Dream's fan base, so we put the glow squid here.
Yeah,
fully.
That wasn't based on any personal experience or anything.
Pigs. That we didn't even explain this. They just kind of seem a bit more conservative.
They just look like dickheads. Okay, this is a big one. NPC.
The NPC. Oh, okay. This is insane.
This was a
wild
ride.
What?
So, NPCs are a character that only exists in Minecraft Education Edition. And they're like villagers with long hair. They look like abominations.
Look like
disgusting.
me.
Yeah, have you seen like Abby? Pull up I'll screen share it. I will pull up an NPC.
I'll do it. Give me a minute.
Everyone pull up an NPC. You don't need to screen share. You can just
too bad.
An NPC.
I will though.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
I do
look at it. So naturally, the obvious thing is that an NPC would kill you on sight, or at least begin plotting your death. But that's not because you're gay. It would just do that to anyone. Anything that it does not deem a threat, it would destroy immediately. So we had to imagine, to rank this in a tier, that you were some kind of being that it would not be afraid of, such as some like galaxy-destroying monster. And if you were that galaxy-destroying monster, it would fear you, because that's the only way it wouldn't kill you, so therefore it would pretend to be okay with it, but really it is obviously violently homophobic.
We put it in this tier because since it's an education edition, we just thought about how teachers are, and how they kind of have to be, because like if they're not like supportive, they'll probably get fired for being an asshole to children.
Exactly.
I am pleading you to touch some grass.
Why the fuck are you in this? Why are you in this call?
Sorry.
Because you keep telling me to join the call.
Did you just tell us?
You particularly kept telling me, "Oh, Wolar, join call."
No,
because
you just tell us to touch grass.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
You know who you are.
Really?
You can deny my words, but you know they're true.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have a full derailment in the video where we just explain Woland and how he is.
So Woland is he's a torn character because on one hand
he's not a real person.
He's not a real person. He's barely a person at all.
But someday
he'll be perfect and he'll make up for it all.
And then I a fucking song back in it.
So the stray. The stray is just a skeleton who's slightly more knowledgeable about things. And the skeletons, as we've in our kind of lore of this, is that they're kind of just they're not homophobic, but they're a tiny bit homophobic. They're just a little bit iffy on the whole matter.
Very well.
A bit.
So yeah, that's where the strays are at, and it's the same with the wither skeletons. Basically, they're in the same kind of category. Zombies are pretty similar. They're just a bit homophobic. You know, you're just gonna get that vibe. They're a bit homophobic. And the wandering trader. Now,
this is complicated.
They are basically scammers. They're just scammers. They walk around. They go door to door scamming you. And we thought we would put it in a makes fun of you tier, but then we decided that they would kind of just pretend to be okay with it to get sales, but really they're a villager, so they're homophobic, and
they're a villager, meaning they're scum.
Makes fun of you, but it's also gay.
Very well, poor.
Yeah, no, Woland is we kind of made this tier a bit because some of the people some of the mobs in this tier we decided were closeted. We're closeted and a bit homophobic, and that's where we think Woland stands. I'm still convinced he's a closeted bisexual.
I agree.
Anyways.
Yeah. This tier, some of them are closeted and some of them are not. They're just dicks. So the cats are just dicks.
Yeah, it's like how cats are in real life. They are a little bit mean to you, but they are actually, in reality, they're fine with it. They just do a bit of teasing.
And Ocelots are very closeted. Very, very closeted.
Yeah, they are closeted. They are assholes, but like they.
Let me explain my reasoning.
That's Woland for.
The Ocelot is very camp. So the Ocelot is obviously like out about it on some level to be open with this level of like, I know, presenting as non-conforming, right? The cat is very like house pet core, very domesticated, and therefore still in the closet, like the Suburbia overture of Animals, Life is Strange dialogue.
What?
That is the best thing I've ever heard. I just had this gigantic grin on my face. Is this what it's like to be in a debate club with you? Wow.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm sorry, I just got such a head rush from that. That was incredible. Okay, parrot. Parrots are very gay and very much.
There's no way.
Parrots are gay and would call you slurs. And that's a
guarantee.
But
they don't mean it in a mean way. They just like aren't they just have no spatial awareness and call themselves that slur, but will also call you it, and don't realize that it might be a little dickish.
For sure. Endermites. They're just dicks.
I don't understand this one.
Vibes.
They are tiny little guys. I don't know what they do. What is...
Endermites are the worst. They are dicks, and they should be lower.
I don't know. I don't think they're homophobic, though. I think they would just make fun of you, but they also give gay
that's
vibes.
my feeling. Woland, that's my opinion on silverfish. They're dickheads. I hate them.
Yeah,
Endermites and silverfish are literally brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but endermites come from the void.
Arthropods enchantment works on, meaning they are related. They are the same thing.
Well, yeah, but endermites come from the void, whereas silverfish come from blocks. So it's like endermites are cooler, which is why they're gayer. Which is why they're
endermites
here.
are like rat bastards.
Anyway, the witch.
Oh, we went on a fucking rant about it. God.
This is maybe my favorite part of this whole tier list. So, our opinion, our well-informed opinion, is that when a villager gets hit with a lightning bolt, it turns gay, and that's why it becomes a witch. Because and then the villagers, because they're all very homophobic, cast the witch out. So it goes into.
It just moves out into a shack somewhere and becomes a cool, fun wine aunt. But if they were a lesbian, and they are silly.
Witches are fantastic.
They are
just
great.
Messing with you
the only part of the illager family that we like. We love them.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
Because they're the gay ones. Llama. And this goes for there's more explanation for the trader llama, but you can't really argue against the llama being in this tier. Like, you just
llamas
can't.
llamas, you just know. Like, you don't have to explain it, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So why is the trader llama in the same tier?
Oh, the trader llama is in the same tier because, and as I explained so wonderfully, the relationship between a trader llama and its wandering trader is similar to the relation between a sugar baby and a sugar daddy.
Never say those words again.
Basically they're both using each other, but it's like a mutual thing. Like, it's like the wandering trader is using the llama for storage space, and they're fine with that because they are also getting to see the world, and you know, it's like it's a good experience for all parties. So they are very much like the kind of camp, just vibing with the world, and if you met up with them, you probably have a good time.
Of course.
I think that's the best I've ever explained anything. So
I am so lost.
There's a banger.
Next tier, isn't supportive but will not treat you differently. And this is a great tier. Because we start with the 4 horsemen, who are basically the hitmen that the skeleton horse hires to perform the honor killing.
Like, they have complicated feelings on the issue, but they're doing a job.
They're not homophobic. They just do this as a job, and they've seen a lot
That's what
of
I mean.
stuff. This is an experience for them. This is like they would be willing to sit down with you over over a hot drink and just talk it out and just, you know, have a very in-depth discussion. Yeah. The Hoglin, in completely the opposite way, is completely mindless and does not care. And that's it.
Yeah, and same with the Wither, because the Wither is literally just made for destruction and nothing else. It doesn't care what you are, it'll kill you.
Well, even it doesn't care.
Down a tier because it's like a dick and evil.
No,
but it doesn't have feelings.
We've got an explanation for this.
It just kills.
No, I disagree with that, actually, because the thing is, the Hoglin just doesn't care.
Wasn't that why we put the Wither in this tier? Was because it was just a mindless killing machine.
That's why we put the Wither in this tier, because it's soulless, because it's made of dead things.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm talking about the Wither.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Zoglin.
No.
Because the Zoglin is a different story. The Zoglin is just a Hoglin, but it's been taken to the overworld and had half its skin ripped off. And so if you were taken to another dimension and had half your skin ripped off in the process, you'd probably be pretty pissed off. And so I don't think they're any different in...
Yeah, it's not because they're gay, they're just pissed off. I know they're pissed off because their skin is gone.
I would be more homophobic if half my skin was ripped off. I know it's hard to conceptualize me like being more so than I already am, but I would be very homophobic if my skin got ripped off.
I think if you didn't care about gay people when you had skin, you wouldn't care anymore when you didn't have skin. I
What if
think
the
he would
gay
care
people
more
rip
about the
his skin
skin
off?
thing. Well, that would be a different thing because the gay people haven't necessarily ripped their skin off. That's an art, you know. Anyway, iron golems. This is another one like the Four Horsemen.
Wait, are Steve and Alex on this list?
No, they're not mobs. But iron.
Well, where would they be if you didn't put them on the list?
Ooh, I think Alex would go to a pride parade with you, and I think that Steve would probably pretend to be okay with it, but isn't.
That's
DJ,
fair.
do you agree with that?
Yeah,
I can
I
tolerate
agree.
that. Yeah.
Solid. Yeah, the Iron Golem is obviously the defender of its villager family, and now the villagers are very homophobic.
Yeah, but that's just because the Iron Golem's built to do that. It doesn't It was just made to protect those people.
I kind of disagree because
This
I
is
think that the Iron
Frankie McCarthy reference. Allow me to explain in this 7-part essay.
I will
knownish
actually fucking kill
you. You would
you.
say Golem too.
I will rip you.
To be fair,
I will rip
this is
you
actually
limb from limb.
this
That's
is a
my
Mr.
line.
Bungle reference. This is a Mr. Bungle reference because of Golem 2. Anyway, an Iron Golem
Best,
is
Mr. Bungle's best song. Not actually. It's actually Robots. It was just funny.
so
Mr. Bungle has no good songs.
so true, so true, so true. Anyway, the Iron Golem, as for about the 10th time, the Iron Golem is just. Look, it's defending its family, and its family may be homophobic, and it may have complex opinions on the issue, but in the end, it's still going to defend them because they view their family as more important than debates over gay people, and so they may disagree, but it doesn't change their perspective, and so that's why they're in this tier. And the spiders here. Basically, because I would have put them a tier higher, but DJ hates spiders.
I think they're dicks. I hate them.
Yeah.
They don't deserve to be any higher.
The next tier, just hella confused.
Very
cows.
All cows. I think we have to make it clear this distinction. All cows are gay. All cows are lesbians, I think.
Oh yeah, they are all gay. So they would just be confused as to why you needed to come out, because in their world, everyone's gay.
Yeah.
Since all Minecraft cows are female, so it's like, they're all, you know.
Honestly, now I want to consider this the reverse. You have to tell them they're sure that you're straight, because they they don't
that would
know.
be so weird.
What would they say? What would their reaction be to that? We don't change the replacement, but what if? I just want to know.
Just hella confused because they don't know like what a straight person is.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
okay, that makes sense.
The giant doesn't know shit.
It's literally just a giant.
Explain to me your internal logic.
What? Oh,
why isn't the giant a tier lower if it doesn't know shit?
Because it's just confused. It's not supportive. It just doesn't know anything. It's like it's not a mindless killing machine. It just doesn't understand. It's got a brain. Its brain is the size of a pea.
This next one y'all were asking about. I don't remember what the reasoning was, but
it's very simple. It's so simple. If one of your parents is extremely gay, and the other parent is violently homophobic, you're just gonna be very confused all the time.
No, I remember this. Because you were talking about mules, it's because donkeys, we'll get to them. Donkeys are like the highest tier, and horses, we've all decided, are violently homophobic.
Same.
So mule goes in between them.
Like, if you were the kid of those two people, how would you form any opinions on anything ever?
No, I know a kid in like 5th grade who was like that. His mom left his dad because she was gay, and it messed him up. It messed the kid up.
Oh, yeah. Tadpoles, they are babies.
They are children.
They don't know things.
Cool.
Drowned, They are underwater. They're dead zombies, and like the zombie died and became a drowned. Like I don't know. I don't think they have the room for thoughts anymore. I think they're just gone at that point. Piglin brutes are dumb.
Or like that one uncle you have who you expect to be very, very conservative, but in fact he lives in like such a shitty neck of the woods that he doesn't have news, so he has no idea what's been happening in the
I think we put someone somewhere for that, but I don't know which mob it was. What mob was the weird uncle?
Oh, which we might get to it. I don't know. I feel like we missed it. I feel like it was below.
It might be.
It was in the pretends to be. I think it was the wandering trader, or it might have been the zombie.
I think it was wandering trader.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Anyways.
Piglin brutes and zombified piglins are just less smart piglins who are in the tier above, and we'll get to that. And skeletons, they just. I don't remember the reason. DJ, do you remember this one?
No, I don't.
Skeletons are here because we didn't care. They're just skeletons. Skeletons just don't really know. You know, they're just there. They're just skeletons.
They haven't made up their mind yet. They're like 50-50 on the whole do they deserve human rights thing.
I agree with that. I think that's better.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Confused but supportive.
Very
Excellent. You know?
They
don't really get it. It's like, you know, this is
at
fine,
first, I was in the boat that they were a tier above, but then we moved them down. I agreed. I can't remember. Anyways,
I think it's like I would get them being above, but at the same time, realistically, they would just be a bit like, all right, you know. And chickens are just the same. They're like, you know. They don't really get it, but they get it enough to just be like, yeah, that's okay. They're nice enough. You know, I feel like this applies to just everything. You know,
as opposed to real life, where chickens are like cannibalistic assholes, and it is our obligation. God put us on this earth as humans to kill as many as possible.
What
the fuck?
For once, Woland says something, and I can't argue with it. That is
I've just never heard of this before, and I'm so confused. Have you so aggressively?
Have you seen Have you seen Despicable Me 2?
I have. I can't remember it, but I know I've seen it.
There's a chicken in it. And it's the most violent, aggressive chicken you can possibly imagine. And it only stops trying to murder Gru when he shoots it with a thing that turns it into concrete.
So true.
Chickens are vile, evil specimen. And I agree fully with Rolo.
I guess I'll take you.
But in Minecraft, they're fine with gay people. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Salmon are there. Salmon are just... if you look into their eyes, they're a bit gay.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I think when we were discussing them, I looked at a Minecraft salmon, and I'm like, yeah, those guys are probably gay.
Probably.
Yeah. DJ, do you remember Squid?
We ranked them for a reason. I do not know what reason it was.
Squid
are also that.
Yeah, do you want to weigh in on Squid? Because we are them.
That's my take on Squid. The glow squid are like the people who in 2023 are still dream stands for whatever. The squid was back during the pandemic, but they're like low-key ashamed of it now.
Yes! That is so true.
Honestly, that's bait. That's a great take.
That is so bait. Turtles, they're very traditional family values. You know, they nurture their eggs. They're more focused on that, but they're not like conservative. They're confused. They don't really get it. But if their kid did turn out to be gay, they've put so much time and effort into that kid. They're really, you know, they're like okay,
who cares?
You know,
you're just my kid. I don't care.
You're my child, and I love you, even though I don't understand you. And I think that's great. Creepers would, you know, be very much, they'd just be fine with it just before killing you. You know, they come up to you and you'd be like, oh yeah.
I gotta let you know before you blow me up in a fiery explosion, I'm a little homosexual. And they're like, oh, that's great. Good on you, man. I'm glad you were able to get this out, or get this out. And then you fucking die.
Yeah. The Ender Dragon is confused for a very specific reason, which I feel like we should wait for. I feel like we should wait.
When we get to it, we're gonna get to another mob or higher up, and you'll get it. You'll understand.
The Ender Dragon is confused because it lives in the final boss dimension, and it does not know what you are talking about.
Oh no!
No, it knows what you're talking about. You're going to get. You're gonna understand why we think this later. Oh my god.
Plus, that's a desert zombie who's, I feel, they just feel a bit more, like, educated on the matter. They feel like they know a bit more
you don't
than
have
the
much to do
zombies.
with the desert, so they're, like, reading queer theory.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, there's got to be, I feel like the Egyptians would have left in their desert temples a lot of that kind of thing. So, you know. Magma cubes. DJ?
Yeah?
You want to explain magma cubes?
I can't remember what. Do you? Like, I know we had a reason for it. It was really specific. I can't remember what it was.
Was it? Was it specific? I don't think it was specific. I think they were just kind of vibing. I think it was just like they.
Yeah, I think we just thought they were like, you know what? They're chill. They're chill little things. They don't really do much. They'd be okay with it.
Yeah. I think maybe you had a specific reason for it, but I don't. Yeah.
I think my specific reason was they were little guys.
Piglins. Now, this is quite. They're like a primitive society, but they've started to develop capitalism to an extent.
Tons of primitive societies had homosexuality. The Greeks loved homosexuality.
Oh no, exactly, and that's why they're confused. They're not really sure yet. They're getting there, but they are supportive. And then the warden. Well, the warden is an eldritch horror.
I think I just advocated for this one because I really liked how it looked. I'm not that. I'm not that into Minecraft. I just started playing. I've never seen this mob before, so I looked it up, and I just really like him. He is wonderful.
I mean, I spoke because when we got to this, immediately DJ started talking, just like, "Oh, this is incredible! I love this mob so much. It's so cute. It's such a great little guy." And then I went on a long explanation about how this thing is just. It's pure. It will kill you with a thought. It lives well below the surface, listening out for every little thing. And if it's so much as here's a footstep, it will come and destroy you. So we've been confused but supportive because DJ really likes it, and because you've got to think that like we're an invader in its personal space, and maybe if the one had a little warden kids. Then it would be like I feel like it would be fine with them. I feel like it would be alright.
You're like invading its warden home to tell it you're gay, and it's like, cool, still gonna murder you though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, but like in we have to think of hypotheticals like with the NPC because it's hard to think of a scenario where you yourself would be coming out to them because in any other situation you'd just be dead. So you'd kind of have to put yourself in the mind of someone that lives there and that it won't kill.
Yeah,
of course.
The goat. I mean, need I say more?
I think we didn't. What I think it was literally just like we don't need to say anything. It just goes here.
It should be higher.
Should it though?
No, I think it's good here.
I feel like I'd come out to the goat and the goat would reply like, "Yeah, I know. Good you found out though. Happy for you."
The confusion is confusion that like is the confusion that it's like you didn't even need to tell me, bro. I knew.
They were confused that you weren't out yet. They were like, "Wait, I thought you were out."
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. I think a goat would just be confused, but fair enough. Valid take. And a wolf is just a dog. Like, imagine. You know, a dog will love you no matter what, but it will not understand what gay means.
True.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with you to a pride parade.
Very
Here we
well,
are.
Luthor.
An alley exists
No,
to
you
serve.
wouldn't. You would not.
I
Okay.
think you would. But an alley exists to serve, and so it is this tier. It will go with you because it'll do whatever you say.
Yeah, he's
A frog.
like that.
That's depressing. That's very depressing.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's his life. That's what it does.
Knownish has to be here. He was like gunning for the frogs so bad.
Yeah, what happened? Where did he go? Get Knownish back.
He just left midway through.
Yeah, no, I wanted to bring it up, but you were like in there doing a really heated explanation of it.
That's what I was. I know. I was in the middle of it, and then I noticed, and I was like, "Well, I'm kind of too deep into this." And by the time that I'd finished, I'd forgotten he left. So I was just hoping everyone would pick up on it as well. But frog. Well, the frog's just like It's I think it's a bit like I don't know. DJ, can you explain this?
No, I think it's just because I just assume frogs are chill, and also I think frogs are a bit gay, so I think but they're not intense about it, so they wouldn't drag you, but they are gay, and they would go if you said you were going. They'd just be like, yeah, I want to come too.
Yeah, for sure. Pandas. Again, need I say more? These guys would just, some of them would drag.
You were lying. Those things sleep 18 hours a day. Those things would not go with you anywhere. Those things would stay asleep. They'd be cool and never say another word because they are sleeping.
These are Minecraft pandas we're talking about, not real pandas. Real pandas would just sleep, but these Minecraft pandas are generally awake. And so these pandas,
they're silly motherfuckers. I love them.
I think gay pandas would drag you, but just normal pandas would probably just go because they're all very chill.
Straight pandas would go. Gay pandas would drag you. Makes sense. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sheep. I mean,
they are just cool. They are just very cool. They are cool. They're cool mobs. They're cool things.
The discussion on the sheep, I remember, lasted quite literally 3 seconds maybe, because of the mob that came after, which we'll get to.
But also I just I immediately, as soon as we brought up sheep, I knew where it was going.
No, it was literally DJ just said it. I was like, yeah, no, for sure. And
there's a reason sheep go higher.
Why? Because there's a
higher sheep that we're going to get to. You have to wait.
Oh, did I just predict it? Damn, that sucks.
Did you just predict? Tell me.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything for the recording, for their sake.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Whoever they are, us in 10 years. Strider is they literally.
Strider. You know what a strider is? It's
you ride them. They're willing to ride across lava. They will go with you.
Yeah, they're your limo for a pride parade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Elder Guardian is a very, very... I think it's very simple. The Elder Guardian resides in, its home. It's got a good home, and all the Guardians are its kids. And what it's doing is just defending its kids' college funds. So, I think naturally it's a very good, supportive, parent, and I think it would fully support its kid if they wanted to go to a pride parade.
I think it is homophobic, but valid.
Yeah, same with that's why we put a guardians here too, because they are the kids. They're gay.
The guardians are the kids.
We agree there.
Yeah, but I also think that the Guardians, they would, even if they weren't gay, they would have had that strong foundational parental figure. And so
their family is good at being good people, so they...
Yeah, exactly. Shulkers.
They are little guys.
Shulkers are
They
assholes.
are
Shulkers would murder you.
No, they won't. Shulkers can barely hurt you. They just make you levitate because they're quirky like that. They're little wacky fellas.
Yeah, they're silly little guys. Some of them are a bit gay.
They're a bit queer, they're a bit fruity, and they're just like that. They'd be down. They wouldn't drag you there, but they would be so down.
Yeah.
Slime.
They're just cool.
They are. However, you couldn't bring them and the frog at the same time.
Yeah, they're like, you know, like the homosexual discourse where like different sexualities will yell at each other. Like you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Very
relationship between a frog and a slime. You can't put them in the same room or things will get violent.
Yeah, for sure. Bees. DJ, I think you had a strong opinion on bees.
No, I think, yeah, it was because, like, for me, like, when we were first talking about it, I was thinking of bees in real life, which are assholes, and I thought that they would get in a lower tier, but then I thought about Minecraft bees, and I'm like, wait, no, those guys are cool. They're just chill. They're very chill. They would go with you. And then we just put them there.
No, the Minecraft bee is trans, canonically.
Yeah, true.
Oh, are they?
Are they? I accept this fully, but like the base, yeah. Dolphins are the cool in Minecraft. They are quite literally just a pure injection of wholesomeness. All they do is swim around. There's no incentive to harm them in any way, and if you get close to them, you get a cool effect called Dolphin's Grace, which makes you swim faster and smoother. They are just the most vibey things ever.
Extremely. They are made to support you, and they're awesome.
They go with
you kill one, you get caught. So like.
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
well,
but
I mean,
COD is stuck in an internal paradox because we don't know what the fuck it is.
COD is a terrifying thing. You
Wait,
don't
do you not know
want
what COD is?
What do you mean? Do we not know what COD is?
Do you
remember?
We have a tier for it, motherfucker.
Like the fish in real life, you know what a codfish is, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I know what a cod is.
Good. Keep going. Carry on.
I mean, it's even more horrifying that a dolphin would drop cod. Like, what's happening there?
Anyways, polar bears. They are just. They are chill. They are chill animals.
They're chill and they're vibing, and some of them are gay. And pufferfish.
No doubt.
We looked at one once, and it was just like gay.
Honestly, I'm weirded out that I don't know why we didn't put it in the tier above.
Pufferfish is gay but makes fun of you because they give you the poison effect.
The reason that a pufferfish didn't go in the tier above is because it's shy.
Oh yeah, okay,
that's why.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sorry,
okay.
Shy, it's an asshole. It poisons you.
No, because it's scared. It's an anxiety response. It's because it's an introvert, and it's like if you got it drunk enough, it'd probably come with you to social events.
If it was,
but otherwise,
I think that's it. If it was drunk enough, it would belong in the tier above it.
Very well, core.
And finally, the tier above.
This tier is incredible. Donkeys, yes.
Very well, core.
Yeah, this will take you to a pride parade forcibly. You will not have a choice, except for one of them where you would have a choice. It would just really really want you to go. Donkey. Look, I just thought about Shrek Donkey, and it was instant.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah, horses if horses are extremely homophobic, donkeys are the antithesis of it.
Right.
Mushrooms, the gayest Minecraft mob. Except for maybe the one below.
Yeah.
I have no objections. True.
Yeah. And rainbow sheep. Because come the fuck on. Look at it. Fucking look at it.
Come Jeb. DJ. 2023.
What?
That is a line you just said.
What? It's because I looked up what it was, and that's what it's called. I didn't know it existed. Like I said,
you are correct.
I
have no objections. Carry on.
Wait. Anyway, let alone we'll take you to a pride parade. This sheep is the pride parade. They did. Yeah, Well, the sheep will out you by just being
No, I
near
think,
you.
what was it you were saying? No, it's not Moosrum. It's, this one will, like, actually just drug you.
Oh yeah, they will drug you and stick you in the boot of their van, and then they will dump you out in the middle of a pride parade. Like that's the extent. You know,
Absolutely.
the rainbow sheep is how you come out, because you come out just by being around them.
Right.
Yeah, those fuckers make you
No
gay.
straight person would be friends with a rainbow sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Tropical fish.
These are the really annoying ones that will not stop pestering you to go to one.
The tropical fish are the very annoying Twitter gays, and each different version of tropical fish is a different annoying Twitter gay sexuality.
And I fully endorse this.
That's
Absolutely.
incredible.
Yes.
That is so great.
And finally, Enderman.
Which I advocated for this one because they are all gay.
I don't know if I agree, but I want it to be true, just for the image of the incredibly confused, trying to be supportive Ender Dragon parent, just watching all of these violently homosexual kids who are just so aggressively gay,
They are so
and trying to relate and trying to understand them on this remote island. Like, and that image was so endearing to me that I had to just agree with her.
Yes,
until this moment.
Like, I was just convinced all Endermen were gay, and I just, bullied Abby into letting us put them here.
You didn't even bully me. I was just like, no, I don't know if this is true, but I wanted to.
Until this moment. I believe that the Endermen were asexual, but I fully agree that is so much better.
Yeah, no, their asexuality is still on the spectrum. Like, it's like we're talking about LGBTQ in general, not like a specific.
But in this case, I think they are violently gay.
I do think they are. I think some of them are ace.
Oh yeah, there are probably a couple.
I think there are a lot of ace ones, but in general, they are in the LGBT community, and they are loud about it.
No, but I think there are a few ace ones, and they're the ones that the Ender Dragon parent goes to try and get some sort of sense or relief.
Yeah,
from
the asexual
the
Endermen are the mom friends that have to rally them in.
The Ender Dragon goes to the asexual ones, and it's like your brother came out to me. What is that? What is a gay?
Yeah.
Anyway, and that's all the
That's the tier. That's the list, boys.
Wow.
This is the greatest
actually insane.
I disagreed with half of it, but it's beautiful. I am on my hands and knees right now. I am begging you, touch grass.
Again,
you're
the one who's saying it. You cannot talk.
Literally, why are you speaking?
Look,
do not ever speak to me or my son again. Fuck you.
You know that I am right.
No.
You're never right about anything.
There are two reasons why you're wrong, and here's why. Firstly, you sat through this entire call and engaged with it too. I also, I thought you were Jesus, not the messenger. Anyway, secondly, you're Woland. You go to debate club, you read into obscure philosophy, you are a chronic Twitter user, and schedule your tweets despite the fact that you use all
the loser social medias. You are on all of the ones that people associate with loser virgins.
You went
My
door
tweets
to
are
door for the
masterpieces.
Jehovah's Witnesses of the Democrat Party. I just...
And
Would you rather the Republicans won that election?
Sigmund Freud. We had to bring it up
Would you rather
once
the
for
Republicans
comedy.
won that
Anyways.
election?
There are 3 people in this call, and one of them needs to touch grass, and it's you.
You made the tier list. What are you talking about? You made
Look,
the
I
list.
think I've given...
You made it.
Yeah, we're bad, but I am your worst. You are, out of all of us, you're the worst one.
I feel like on one hand we made a terrible Minecraft tier list. On the other hand, you did all the other stuff.
Yours is exponentially worse. I will not be debating this point. Goodbye.